I'm Kailoni, and welcome to The Rundown, produced by the SKNIS Information Service, a weekly program where we recap government's top news and events over the past week. 7 stories in 7 minutes. Congratulations are in order for Mr. Cromwell Henry, who was just promoted to the rank of Deputy Commissioner of Police in the Royal St. Christopher and Nerys Police Force. Henry was officially presented with his letter of promotion this week by newly installed Commissioner of Police, Mr. James Sutton. Both Sutton and Henry, along with ACP Adolph Adams and ACP MacArthur Brown, currently make up the High Command of the police force. The St. Kitts and Nevis Nationals Association of Washington, D.C. recently made a significant donation to the Joshua Obadiah Williams Primary School. This was a promise made by the group following the school being destroyed by fire in March of 2022. The donation included a large amount of school supplies, stationery products, office essentials, and more that will be used in the day-to-day operations of the school. Speaking about schools, Education Minister, the Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley, recently announced that the plans for the merger of the Estridge and Edgar primary schools have been formalized. The site of the new school will be in Tabernacle, while the site that currently houses the Estridge Primary School will be transformed. Earlier this year, the Honorable Hanley rolled out several competitions inviting the general public to compose a new school song, create a motto and crest, and a new school uniform. The deadline for these competitions is Friday, March 10th, 2023. And here's a public service announcement.
The general public is advised that the use of the New Road Family Park for special events such as parties, luncheons, or receptions, etc. must be done via booking at the Department of Social Services and Community Development. This is necessary to avoid schedule conflicts and streamline activities. Bookings can be made at the offices of the Department of Social Services and Community Development at Victoria Road or Limekeel upstairs the Antioch Baptist Church. For more information, you can contact 662-5539.
The Joseph N. France General Hospital is now certified as a baby-friendly hospital, thanks to an initiative launched by UNICEF and the World Health Organization in 1991. The program is an accreditation process that requires a hospital to attain specific standards related to the 10 steps of successful breastfeeding. This week, representatives from the Ministry of Health were officially presented with the Baby Friendly Hospital Certification plaque.
If you haven't done it as yet, please do it today. Subscribe to our YouTube page at SKNIS Media for regular updates, live coverage, and even more information on your government. While you're at it, like, share, and interact with our Facebook and Instagram pages at SKNIS Media and SKNIS Info.
A large quantity of chemicals and agricultural inputs that were deemed scarce in the Federation were recently made available to farmers and backyard gardeners at the Department of Agriculture. This came just 4 weeks after the Ministry of Agriculture made a commitment to swiftly resolve the agricultural inputs, feed, and chemical shortages that have been affecting farmers. Farmers are asked to contact the department at 467-1831 or 467-1841 for further product information. This week, Ambassador Her Excellency Nerys Dockery headed an all-female delegation to the opening segment of the Commission on the Status of Women at the United Nations. For the next 2 weeks, the delegation will participate in ministerial roundtables, interactive dialogues, and general discussions on the theme, Innovation and Technological Change, and Education in the Digital Age for Achieving Gender Equality and the Empowerment of All Women and Girls. This session is the first in its history to include young people in the dialogue with ministers and other decision makers, ultimately opening a space for their voices to be heard at the highest level for their inputs to influence the outcome. And now for the pick of the week. In honor of International Women's Day, members of Parliament from both government and opposition benches stood for a photo op with hand gestures signifying breaking the bias. The observance of this year's International Women's Day was celebrated with the aim to embrace equity under the theme Digit All, Innovation and Equality for Gender Equity. Here's the video of the week. The Ministry of Tourism, through the SKNIS Music Festival Committee, recently launched the first wave of acts for the festival slated in June. Headliners such as Air Supply, Chronics and Coffee will be a part of the lineup for the 25th staging of the event. For the entire video, visit our social media pages for this and more. Now you're all caught up. Join us next week, same place, same time, for another recap as we continue to bridge the gap between your government and you.